Drum JT62 back on another one. And this one we're going to look at doing a dust shoe for the Fineline automation 4x4 router. It's high time I got to it. I'm going to go up and look at a few drawings on a Fusion 360 on what I have in mind. If it's something you're interested in, stay tuned. So this is what I have lined up in Fusion 360 for this dust shoe. This is a top. I've pretty much made everything or drew it upside down so I don't have to flip anything. So these are the magnet holes. This is a spindle and the vacuum cleaner hole. This is a spacer, which you can add one or more, however many you need. I believe I have a 2.5 inch brush. So I have to check the spacing between the bit and the brush. If it's not enough, I really don't want to run a 3 inch brush. I think it's too big. I can also always add another spacer. These are just through holes, so on the top of here they're actually going to be countersunk Phillips head, and it'll attach to this base here. And this is upside down also. The brush goes in here, obviously in that track. So if you flip this upside down, then the screws will be attached through here. I'm going to tap them out. I haven't decided what size I'm going to use as of yet. Maybe 4mm, we'll see. I had a little foobar, so a couple of videos were lost, so I'm trying to catch up on this and bring it all back together. But at any rate, I had to make some adjustments to this whole drawing. Initially, the dimensions from this side to this side was a 1/2 inch. I increased them to 1 inch all the way around for all the pieces. It wasn't giving me enough space between these magnets and this hole. So in the next segment, we'll go ahead and take this down to the Fineline, cut it out, take a look at it. So here's the pieces cut out for the dust shoe. I went ahead and cut these out. It's kind of boring watching a CNC router cut these out. I did have to make some adjustments, and that was to, originally these were a 1/2 inch wide rails in there. That didn't give me enough space. I also, like I talked about, increased the length of that tab. There were some adjustments that I had to make hole wise and to get everything fitting properly. Thank God I didn't cut this out of the plastic. So I got that all squared away. So basically this is the bottom, faces down. This is a spacer. You can make numerous spacers if need be. And the top, you'll notice the holes here, that actually faces down, and the screw heads countersunk will attach to the magnets, and that goes on here like that. And the brush fits as I'd like it to. It's got a pretty good friction fit, so I may not have to glue that in. So we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna get this cut out of the polycarbonate. I'll do a little bit of footage on that so you can see this in action. This is on my Fineline automation 4x4 router. And moving on, I'd like to talk a little bit about the first time use of the dust collection. So for an update on this Chinese, I think they're like $18 Vortex. I did do a video on the building of that and the card itself. I have to say this is no knock on Oneida whatsoever. Originally I was a little bit skeptical as to whether this thing was going to perform, what kind of performance I could get out of it, especially with flour, dusty MDF. It's like throwing a bag of flour around, and I vacuumed as I was cutting that dust shoe out, and I have to tell you, I am impressed. There's absolutely not one speck of dust in the vacuum whatsoever. And I like to patronize companies, but for somebody to make something for $18 versus $50 or $60 and get the same performance, it actually exceeded my expectations of what I thought it was going to do. I'm sold on it. I'm actually thinking about ordering another one, truthfully. So if you're thinking of doing some kind of dust collection with a cyclone, you're not doing a big 4-inch hose. Mine is a 1 7/8. This $18, $20 thing could be your ticket. Check out my video. I'll post a link on it and see if that's your bag. So in the interest of keeping my videos a little bit shorter, I know some people can sit through 20 minutes and there's other people that don't like to do that, so I'll break this into parts. The next part we'll go ahead and cut this out of acrylic, get the slot cut for the pinch bolt, drill that out, get the magnets installed, the brush installed, and install this on the machine and see what she all looks like. So, once again, please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, I'll answer them as best I can as usual. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.